Hey there, welcome to the Spiritual Twin. This is Aura, and you might know me from A Twin Flame Journey. Welcome, welcome. So if you're seeing this video, you could find a message here for you. Okay, very first card coming out. Mature man. And we also have distant horizons. Underneath the deck, we have imprisonment. This is going to be a love reading. I can feel it already. This is going to be a love reading. Let's go. Let's go. I kind of feel like this feels like someone is trapped in a mindset, a job, or they feel trapped. Not underneath the deck, we do have imprisonment here, but I don't feel like this is somebody who is in jail or, you know, prison, whatever. It could, okay, but just take whatever resonates for you, okay? Take whatever is yours and leave the rest, because if it's not for you, it's not for you. They feel trapped, I feel like. I'm gonna do tarot as well, but this feels like someone feels as if they're in some type of either mental prison or an actual prison. I almost feel like whoever this is a mature man. This is a masculine. This is a man. This is someone who carries mature energy. They're very, I feel like they have been told that they are very mature for their age. And I even feel like this was told to them at a very young age. And I'm kind of hearing like, you know, you act very mature for your age, or, you know, you look kind of young to be around this age. Like, that's kind of what I'm hearing with this. And I feel like they've been told this their whole life, but also this is somebody who I feel like had to grow up very quickly, or their family kind of tried to force them to grow up very quickly. Now, they don't have to be very old, or, you know, just like in this picture here, right? They don't have to be very old, but it's almost like they had to grow up very quickly. I kind of feel like there's a desire here to travel, because we have distant horizons. Or they really desire to find, I'm hearing like ancient civilizations. Maybe they have a very curious mind. I'm also hearing they're very intelligent. They're very emotionally intelligent. But I feel like they feel trapped. They're very intelligent because you see all these books behind this individual. You see all those books. They're very smart. They're very smart for their age. But they had to grow up. They had to grow up very fast at one point in their life. Unexpected income. I don't know why, but I'm hearing like the name Jerry, or maybe like Joshua or Jerry, like spelt with like a G, or someone's name starting out with a G. I feel like they feel imprisoned by how they make money, or how they I feel like this has to do with how they make money, or how they're getting by, how they're paying their bills. And we also have official person underneath the deck. I feel like someone also possibly like wears they wear a uniform too. They wear a uniform. And I feel like they wake up and they look in the mirror and they say to themselves, is this really who I am? Is this really who I am? Okay, let's keep going. I want to keep going with this. Now we have thoughts. Yeah. And I feel like they've possibly become curious about what someone is doing. I'm going to pull some tarot too, but they feel curious about what someone is doing. How are they earning their way? How are they making, how are they earning, or how are they not poor? How are they getting by? How are they paying their bills? How is this happening? How is this happening for them? And I have to work so hard to do this. Whoa, that's heavy. That's so heavy. I feel like it's very heavy for this person too. We have mature woman. Mature woman. So this mature man, it's like he wants to do all of these things and doesn't see a way forward because they feel trapped in a cycle, in a never-ending cycle. Okay, let's get one more card here. And now we have main female. Okay, take the roles however it is. But this is about two people coming together. That's what this is about. This is going to turn into I can feel it. This is going to turn into a romance reading. I can feel it. Look, the Tower. The Tower, 5 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like this masculine energy is very sad. It's like they feel trapped. One more shuffle. They feel very trapped. One card just came out. We have the Strength card. The Strength card. I'm going to put that one aside. Let's see. Tell me about this mature man. Tell me about this mature man. 3 of Pentacles. I feel like they feel or they see a truth about their reality. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. They are so realizing this. The Hierophant underneath the deck. We have the 3 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. And I'm still kind of hearing, like, I feel like their name kind of starts with a J or a G. Or like an N. Norman. Now I'm hearing like the name Norman or Nathan. Either way, like I feel like this individual, it's like they've been trapped or feeling trapped by whatever it is that they're doing with their life. And I feel like this comes from however they're earning their money, however they are making a living. It's like they don't feel like whatever it is they're doing is meant for them in some way, shape, or form. And whoever, we're going to clarify a lot more, because whoever this mature female is, okay, let's get one more for this mature male. They're not happy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 5 of Cups. They're not happy with whatever it is that they are doing. Whatever it is that they're doing with their life. It's like they feel as if they're behind in some aspect. Or they're not doing what they came here to do, what they came here to accomplish. We have the High Priestess. And I don't feel like they're talking about this with anybody. They're feeling this internally. They're not saying this to anybody. I feel like they're kind of keeping this to themselves. Tell me about this distant horizons. A lot of cards. Hold on. Tell me about this distant horizons. Queen of Cups. Temperance. 9 of Swords underneath the deck. I kind of feel like someone also has like wavy hair. Not like curly like mine, but like they have wavy hair. And I feel like this is about closing the gap. And I don't know why, but so I'm hearing like someone's name starts with an S. Sarah, maybe someone's name starts with an S. But I'm hearing closing the gap, closing the distance, and also going the distance as well, going the distance. I feel like it almost feels like they want to close some type of gap. They want to close some type of distance. That's what I'm hearing with this. And they know it's the right thing to do. Tell me about this unexpected income. Tell me about this unexpected income, please. We have the 9 of Cups, the Death card, Scorpio energy, 10 of Swords. So to close the gap, and go the distance, they have to betray somebody, or they have to, it's almost like they have to be the villain in someone else's story. That's what this kind of feels like. They want to come up with ways to earn, to make money, to be themselves. And I also feel like they have been working on themselves very heavily as well to accomplish this. But they have to betray, it's almost like I'm hearing like they have to betray somebody. They have changed tremendously. Like this, whoever this mature man is, like this masculine is, they have to betray, I almost feel like, I'm kind of almost hearing like they have to betray somebody. Or it's going to feel like they are betraying somebody to make this happen. Okay, tell me about this thoughts. What is this? What is this thought? The Hanged Man. And we also have the 7 of Wands. We have the Six of Swords now. This is somebody who is ready to make a change because they've been so afraid to make changes in their life. They've been so afraid, they've been putting it out of their mind for quite some time. They've been putting it out of their mind for quite some time. And now we have the Six of Swords. But they have to go the distance now. Now they actually have to close the gap and close the distance. And I feel like it has something to do with this mature woman. And I'm kind of hearing like the name. I'm also hearing like the name, someone's name possibly starts with like an M, Martha. Or I'm seeing like someone's name starts with an M, Margaret. I don't know why I'm getting that. Margaret. Margaret, I just wrote it down. Tell me about this mature woman. We have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles just popped up in the reverse. Like it just flew. It flew out and then it just flipped upside down. Can I get one more, please? Can I get one more? It almost came out. There it goes. Three of Swords. This kind of makes me feel like this mature woman. So we have the Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Swords for this mature woman. She is powerful and strong. You know, what gets me about this is that she is receiving all kinds of offers. I got the Four of Cups underneath the deck. She's receiving all kinds of offers, but I feel like it's like she's no longer waiting anymore. Like she's no longer waiting for anything. That's what's happening here. We have the Two of Cups. And I almost want to say, like, I almost feel like this mature woman has someone who's interested in her as well. Like, I feel like she's already interested in somebody or someone has shown interest. But it's like, it's not, it's almost like, I feel like with this Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like it's not really what she wants. That's what I'm seeing here. Oh, this turned into a love reading really fast. It's not what she wants. And I feel like the more that she gives into whoever this Two of Cups is, it hurts her a lot more. Like whoever it is that she's giving her attention to, I feel like it's not really what she wants. Look at this. You have the Four of Cups underneath the deck. It's not what she wants. So the Strength card came out when I first started doing this reading. And it was one of the very first cards that came out, which is maybe for some of you watching, maybe you are, I can't speak. And I feel like whoever this mature man is, they can't speak either. They're having trouble speaking about this. I feel like the Strength card is someone who has either possibly could be a Leo or someone, we are coming to Leo season, but I feel like whoever this reading is for, it's trying to acknowledge how much strength you have had this entire time. This entire time that maybe you've had to keep your mouth shut and not say anything. Maybe you felt like you were going to offend this mature man, or vice versa. They thought that they were going to offend you in some way. But I feel like you've had a lot of strength through whatever turmoil that you've had to go through, whatever it is that you had to go through. Okay, tell me about this main female. Page of Swords in the reverse. It flew out and then it just flipped upside down. That's what happens with a lot of my cards. Everything is upright, literally. All my cards are upright, and if they show up in the reverse, that's just how they pop out. You have the Ace of Cups and you have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is two different, wow, this is crazy. This is two different energies right now, okay? And this main female, this is a third energy in here. This is a third energy in this reading. I don't feel like this main female is attached to this mature woman. This main female has something to do with this mature man. Wow. Four of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. I feel like this main female is either attached to this mature female, or possibly attached to this mature man. And take whatever is for you. But they are, I feel like they have shown interest in something. That's what this feels like. I feel like they've shown interest in something. And it looks like they're not, like, I feel like they make themselves look like they're not interested, but I feel like they are. And there's something that they're holding on to. This could be like them holding on to a relationship, them holding on to, it feels like this is like a third energy that's holding on to something. And I feel like it might have something to do, and it's right underneath, I should flip the camera around, but it's like right underneath this unexpected income. I feel like this main female is attached to this money here, and the money is attached to this mature man. But I feel like I should flip the camera around. I should. Because you have this mature female here, mature woman. You have this mature woman here under distant horizons. I feel like there's a woman who is at a distance from this mature man. She's at a distance from this mature man. This mature man is very heavily not happy, not content. Okay? Not happy, not content. And he's holding all of this in, and has been for quite, I feel like he has been quite for some time. But then you also have this main female who is attached to finances, materialistic items, circumstances, very, very attached to it, because we have the Four of Pentacles here. She's very attached to it. And I feel like she can also be very demanding, very, or someone who can be very demanding. I feel like she doesn't really see it from another perspective, isn't open to that as well. I feel like she might come across as very loving, very nurturing, but I feel like on the underneath that facade, she holds on to materialistic items, materialistic things. It's all about materialism. And I feel like this main female is attached to this mature man in some way, shape, or form. It's like she sees potential for financial stability for the two of them, but it isn't about financial stability, or it's not about, love and unconditional love and kindness and all of that. It's really about, where'd that other card go? It's really about holding on to something, holding on to someone because of that nature, because of that fact. Wow, this went into another direction. Okay, I'm gonna use the cosmic energy to wrap up this reading. Let's see, what do we have from the cosmic energy oracle, please? Insight. We have insight. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. What else do we have? For some final messages, nurture. So I feel like, there's this aspect of nurturing oneself. Yeah, having wisdom too. Carrying wisdom, having wisdom within you. The universe is full of wisdom. Seek its guidance. Connecting with the universe. What else do we have? Ooh. Embrace change. And we also have intuition. I feel like that's what's happening. Changes need to occur. Someone needs to not be afraid to make changes, to take a leap of faith. That's what needs to happen. Okay, so this reading went into, look at this. We have be creative, creativity, and then you also have love here. Be creative and self-love. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there with this video. I hope that this helped those watching. Until my next video, take care. Bye for now.